England, the man they call Silverback, Tony O'Shea. Keep your hands clapping. Keep your feet tapping. Welcome, the pride of Yorkshire, John Boy Walton.
I think it's fair to say everyone's enjoying themselves tonight in the commentary box. It's Tony Green and Jim Proudfoot.
It's one of the most eagerly awaited of the first round ties. There are only 4 former finalists here at Lakeside this year, and 2 of them meet here. Tony O'Shea came close to lifting the crown last year, even closer in 2009, while John Walton lifted the trophy 12 years ago with a win against reigning champion Ted Hankey in the final. Tony O'Shea, so popular amongst the crowd, so popular amongst his fellow pros. Beaten finalist in the last televised tournament in which he featured, in which his magnanimity in defeat was truly humbling. Beaten by Stephen Bunting in the World Masters in Hull, hoping to go one better. So often he's been the nearly man, but will he be the really man in 2013? Against him, the man who has done it in the past. John Boy, the world champion in 2001. But in the 12 years since then, hasn't got beyond the course.
First set, it's Tony to throw first. Game on.
So here we go. One they've been waiting for. Silverback against Sheffield's John Boy Walton. Former champion.
16.
I think the years are passing by, but I think John Boy looks after himself.
97.
He's in the gym every day.
$121.
Just been looking at all the titles that these 2 have won, Jim. To be honest with you, when you go through them all,
99.
I think there's more silverware between the 2 than it's in Bob Potter's restaurant.
His first maximum.
140.
All level then after 9 darts apiece.
82.
In all the years, the only one to have had a 9-dart finish in the World Masters.
140.
Is John Boy Walton.
98.
So treble 20. 18's a shot now. But Walton
58.
with double top to take
John
first blood.
40.
Here we go.
Double 5 he needs now.
35.
Sign of early nerves from John Boy.
Tony require 40.
Tony will be able to show him how it's done as he eyes up double top. Good marker. No problem.
Yeah, game shot in the first
Gets there
leg.
ultimately.
Tony
First blood to
O'Shea.
Tony O'Shea with the dance.
Second leg is John the 12th. Game on.
I presume that means Tony O'Shea. The wife's here this week as well.
59.
These two have met before. O'Shea beat Walton in the last 16 of the World Trophy in 2002. He saw him off again in the World Masters in 2004.
59.
The last time they met in a televised tournament, some 6 years ago, it was John Boy who was on top. That was the quarter-final tie, the 2007 World Masters, in which Walton hit a 9-darter.
60.
Against Martin Phillips in the previous game to the victory he had over O'Shea.
60.
Yeah, Tony, when he hit 9-darter, he won a car as well.
And it was on his birthday.
It was.
That's why I didn't have to buy him anything after that.
140.
Phil Taylor had hit a 9-darter the night before.
59.
I'm guessing they didn't split the
John
car and give him 2 wheels each.
141.
John on a finish here. At least he was. He'll be back though.
95.
Scoring one.
100. John, you require 46.
The 14 double 16, the shot for John Boy here. Double trouble in the first leg. 2 shots at double 16 here for the second. Now double 8.
Yeah, there's game shot in the second leg.
And that
John
first leg
Walton.
on the board.
Third leg, it's Tony the 12th. Game on.
Well, if anybody between the two
100.
is on form, Tony O'Shea really dropped down through the rankings as John.
100.
The lights are shining. Certainly are now.
180.
Not only are they shining, they're rattling. So direct, Jim, with his darts on the throw. Walton. See how everybody else is all sticks slightly.
100.
Just take a look here, John Boys. Lovely throw, lovely action. Yeah.
140.
Exactly the
Tony
same.
require 121.
So who can take out 121? O'Shea first to have a go. Treble 17 would have left ball.
57.
He's going to give John Boy an
Tony
opportunity.
require 121.
Okay, John. Treble 20's coming in.
He's got the treble 17 to leave ball. Some way
83.
away with that ultimate shot.
Tony requires 64. John,
They really hit the ground running in terms of finding their doubles. 6 for double 16 here for John Boy Walton. Still, he can't finish it off.
Well, I think Tony will hear big smiles at their bedtime. Double 8. Oh,
No
wrong
score.
bed. Wrong bed.
John, you require 32.
Single 16 leaves double 8. Now double 4.
24.
Double trouble. Come on.
Tony, you require 16.
They can't believe it. It's double 8 though for Tony. Good marker.
Yeah, that's game
There
shot in
was
the
this.
third line. Tony O'Shea.
It was a brilliant marker
4
there.
against John the 12th. Game on.
So frustrating time for these two early in the match. Just the one successful double
16.
out of 11 potential shots so far for John Boy Walton. Can't give Tony O'Shea with his record too much of a margin for error. And he's done that, John. Early days, of
55.
course. Not sure that it is, to be honest with you.
I think they're frightened of each other at the moment. Just feeling it out, early days. But in the first rounds, very short distance. Still got it as John.
140.
John's 14th appearance at the Lakeside. It's his 13th year in a row here.
140.
So knows all about the pressure, knows all about the highs and lows. Playing at the home of darts. As of course, is the Stockport Silverback, Tony O'Shea.
59. John, you require 106.
Okay, treble 20. Oh, 5. So 51 if you want the ball. Treble 17.
32.
Still no outshot for Tony.
94. John, you require 74.
74 is the shot. 20 leaves double top. Double top. 2-2.
Yeah, game shot in the fourth line.
And
John
this
Walton.
first set will go to a deciding fifth leg.
12th. Game on.
Tony O'Shea with the throw. And throwing for this first set.
140.
Making good inroads straight away.
$85.
O'Shea has only lost 4 of his 11 first round ties.
95.
A couple of years ago he succumbed at this stage to Ross Smith, but of course went all the way through to the final last year.
$100.
Well, his mates already through. As we well know. From
21.
Stockport. And his mate Darryl Fitton.
$97.
Cover shot from Walton. No consistency around the treble so far for Tony.
97.
That's a very good cover shot. Leaves him on a finish.
Yeah, good start for John Boy.
137. Tony, you require 148.
82 is a good finish for John. Let's see if he can do it.
John, you require 82.
His finishing hasn't been very tidy so far, but 82 would win in the set. 17 for double top. That's the easy part.
42.
Put the hard part away.
Tony, you require
Another
88.
potentially costly miss from John Walton.
Yeah, but this isn't safe. 18, he wants the ball now, does Tony?
63.
There we go.
Ton you require 40.
3 darts to go for double top. First leg, first set. Oh, double 10.
30.
Oh, all on the wire.
So Walton's missed 4 doubles for the set. Tony O'Shea
25.
back for a chance that he wouldn't have dreamt he'd get. 9 double 8s to take a 1-0 lead. Double 8, 2 darts at it for the first set of this first round tie against the former world champion.
Yeah, that's game shot.
Right in the
first
corner.
set. Tony O'Shea.
Well, his finishing hasn't been great, but it proved to be good enough.
First leg is John the 21st. Game on.
Jill doing everything she can just to G him up that little bit. But he's got away with it so far, Tony O'Shea, and he's taken the first set with the darts.
Yeah, she'll have been doing some shouting with Jill.
140.
And he listens. County player was Jill.
100. 85.
Tidy start from John Walton in this second set, but look at this.
140.
Yeah, consistency comes into his game, and so is it with John. I mean, he's been representing Yorkshire from about 19 years of age.
85.
He's a big rugby fan, Bradford.
That's better from Tony O'Shea, his second 180 of the night.
Yeah, there'll be a couple more as well.
96.
So 81 for Tony here. Follow up this 180. And against the darts, double 12.
Yeah, that's game shot.
An 11 darter from Tony O'Shea. His best leg of the match so far.
Second leg, it's Tony.
And he's a set and a leg to the good, and that one against the darts as well.
Okay. He means business again. Runner-up last year.
83.
And Christian Kist is not in the lineup now to take it again. The champion has gone.
Now, 3 former world champions in this draw this year. And Tony O'Shea, if he can dispose of John Walton here, will only leave Wolfie in. The only former world champion left in the round of 16. Still time, of course, for John Boy to do something about that.
Well, it was 1961 when John won the title. Some years is that.
140.
Had that golden period.
81.
John Boy Walton winning 10 ranking titles, 7 of them in a 18-month spell at the start of the last decade. Including the big one here. Darts from Tony. Sets himself up double top. And Walton can't finish.
Yes, I think the one record, in my opinion, which never be beaten. Eric Bristow winning it 5 times.
Yeah, that's game shot in the second leg. Tony O'Shea. Third leg is John the 21st. Game on.
3 successful darts at doubles in a row now. Take the last 3 legs, Tony O'Shea. Walton's got a hold here. Stay in the second set. It's slipping away from him quite quickly at the moment.
'85. Well,
let's take the 5 off. 300, so all the way down now. In the 20s.
16.
What help this cause? Has to take this leg. Otherwise there'll be 2 sets to love down.
$58.
98 ahead.
$60.
This could be good for you, Joe. For your man there. Is he going to go for
140.
it?
Till you require 140.
Second that could have fell out there.
Wanted 2 treble 20s, has missed at the first one. Single 20 here will leave double top. That's the way that he goes. Putting pressure on Tony's 158. Treble 20 he needs. John Boy knows he'll be back.
80. John, you require 40.
To save the set, double top for John. Double 10. Oh, 78 for Tony. But he did it, he was lucky there. Right in the corner.
12 game on.
Tony with the darts throwing.
140.
Take this second set and a 2-0 lead into the break.
Yeah, he's got the throw, Jim, which he's going to hope.
95. 100.
Yeah, he's got into his rhythm. You can see it. That's what we call a thrutch.
81.
How is the throw?
$91.
Yeah, good cover shot. Left him with 170. It's the highest out shot.
100. Tony, you require 170. 43.
John still some way back here.
Love is in the air.
$105. Tony, you require 127.
Okay, Tony, good finish this. Treble 20s. 67. Okay, treble 19. So not this time. Shanghai coming
55.
in for Walton.
John, you require 120.
Treble, single, double he wants. There's the single. Treble 20 for double top. And Tony will be back.
60. Tony, you require 72.
72 for Tony for the set. Single 16 for double top for 2-0.
Yeah, there's game shot. And the
Excellent finishing
set.
from Tony O'Shea. And so far, so good for the Stockport Silverback. The scoring hasn't been as high as he would have wanted it to be, but his finishing has been pretty tidy. And as a result, O'Shea leads Walton by 2-0. We're back to a conclusion next.
Welcome back to the Lakeside. First round winners tonight on the first day of the 2013 BDO World Darts Championship include Daryl Fitton, who got the better of Benito van der Pas of the Netherlands. Also through one of last year's quarter-finalists, Alan Norris of England, who beat Wayne Warren of Wales. Tony O'Shea and John Walton are about to complete their first round match. And last year's runner-up, Tony, runner-up 2 in 2009, is a set away from victory. Tony Green and Jim Proudfoot are in the Lakeside commentary box.
Thank you, Ray. Well, John Boy's never been particularly lucky with a draw here at Lakeside. Back in 2001, when he went on to win the tournament, he beat reigning world champion Ted Hankey in the final. He's gone on to play the reigning champion on 3 further occasions. Barney, Mark Webster, who we beat 4-0 back in 2009, and then Martin Adams in the second round here in 2011, now finds himself up against last year's losing finalist. No wonder that the first round's been a bit of a graveyard for him in the past. Pressure on John Boy Walton here. 2 sets to 0 down. And O'Shea with the darts as he looks for a 3-0.
85.
Yes, and with the throw, looking to take this next leg.
For 41.
I've heard through the grapevine that David Croft will be visiting
60.
us. David, who went to Formula One, and I'm pleased to see him is doing so well. It'll be nice to see you, David. I'm sure all the other people will. Apparently Lewis Hamilton
60.
is being in here.
So he can make a quick getaway.
60.
Tony in pole position at the moment.
60.
No, your guess is as good as mine.
Was that a guitar or a xylophone?
60.
I doubt he knows, Tony.
Yeah. Just keep strumming along.
100.
There's a keen autograph hunter. He's got his excuse not to wash for a week. But you need one at that
60.
age.
Did you see who it was? The autograph, did you see who it was?
135.
Couldn't even work out which way round it was supposed to be, Tony.
There's so many celebrities here.
140.
So John back with 105 to take this first leg of the third set. Treble 15 he'll look for here. He's got it for double top and a 105.
85.
Oh, unlucky.
Tony, you require 36.
That's a double, 3 darts for it. Who's going to be smiling on here? Oh, good marker. Yes.
Yeah, that's game shot.
Tony O'Shea.
Tony O'Shea.
Moves further
Second
ahead.
leg is John the 12 first. Game on.
That's 4 legs in the game now. John's had an opportunity.
95.
Had a double, hasn't taken it, and Tony has won the leg. He's had his chances.
Loose one.
60.
Well, there's the family. Yeah. Thought they'd all be around with Jill. It's a good lady.
60.
Do a bit of damage to the Walton throw here. Not now so much.
60.
Disappointing set of darts. A disappointing start to this leg from Tony O'Shea.
Yeah, good cover shot.
86.
The art of conversation has gone now, hasn't it?
100.
With these iPads or whatever they are.
60.
Right between them.
41.
No. It's a slow like this. Chance for John here.
100.
Yeah, 100 left, so 2 darts to finish. Double 20, double top.
80.
Not the time for his first bounce out of the game, perhaps, but Walton has 100
Tony
now.
require 100.
Make it 1 leg all in this third set. Good start. Double top. No
Yeah,
problem.
that's game shot in the second leg. John Walton.
His best check out of the match so far.
First, game on.
Well, he's fighting back. 2-0 up in the third set. There we go.
180.
Well, you can't beat that, John.
One and row.
There it is. The Union Jack flights. Is this another? Is this another? Oh, yes, it is. Hold on to your horses. Let us not. Oh dear. 3 180s, but this is the one. Well, he was looking for that 9-dart finish. So was Joe. It's been Bahamas again for her.
More than £50,000 if you can get a 9-darter, but Paul Lim breathes again. Still the only man to throw one on this stage.
52 to be precise, Jim. Double 16.
Yeah,
and it's there.
shot in the third line. Tony O'Shea. Four nuggets on the 12th. Game on.
Nice little handshake there from John Boy, acknowledging his possible chance of a 9-dart finish. And John, who's had one,
16.
and the only one to have had one in the win more. Well, they're still there, aren't they, the Kermits? No, I'm enjoying this. It's to and fro, 180s, 140s, good old shots.
41.
Didn't need that loose set of darts at that time. Tony, remember, wins this leg, he's won the match. Good darts. He's flying now.
161 left. But this is a good one. He's 220 before the throw. Come on, John. Yes. He's off double top, so he has to get 161.
59.
6 180s in the last 2 legs now.
40.
It's unbelievable. Double top. Come on, John. Double 10. Oh, double 5. Yeah, nervous there.
Tony, you require 102.
Not shot. 102. Comfortable. 60 to start. 82. Nope. Not to be.
94. John, you require 5.
Massive visit this. 1 leaves double 2. Has to hit it.
Yeah, that's game shot in the fourth line.
Good bottle shown by John after missing 3 doubles in this leg. Hits it the 4th time of asking. It's 2-2.
With the darts and with a chance of taking the match.
1 and row.
John Boy's got to do something that he hasn't done so far in the match.
Yes, 2 sets up is Tony. 2 legs apiece in the third.
1 and row.
Hundreds apiece, so big advantage this.
60.
It's the sets that count. You require 3 at this stage.
One and row.
So far, Tony O'Shea's had the darts 7 times in this match, and he's held all 7. So John Boy has to break him for the first time
19.
if he's going to stay alive. Not too much in it after 9 darts apiece.
There is now, especially that one. This is a good
140.
A good shot. Jill knows it. 101. Oh, come on, John.
140.
What a battle these two are putting up against each other. 81 left. Don with 111.
69.
Because he's coming to the hockey now.
Johnny Require 111.
Got options here. Treble 17. Now he can't finish. Might look to hoover up the 14s.
51.
Oh, look at Jill. She's ready.
Johnny Require 32.
She's getting a call ready. Ready for the off. Double 16.
Good shot. Run the match. Tony O'Shea.
Great match. Yeah, great friends on the hockey and away from the hockey. But Tony O'Shea, is it going to be a winner this year? Not a runner-up.
Well, Tony O'Shea has an army of fans, and when he beats his chest up here on the balcony in a few minutes' time, his supporters will applaud him for sure. The Silverback is through to the next round. John Walton bows out of the tournament.